and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Chris Hopkins, everybody. Let's hear for Chris.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks for bringing me out. My name is Chris Hopkins. I'm originally from Columbus, Ohio. Spent a couple years in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been living in Atlanta for about a month, trying to pursue my comedy dreams. And I came down here. I heard y'all had a shortage of black people trying to break into show business, so I thought I'd come down here and help you out a little bit. And, kind of learning, getting around the city, it's like I didn't know really much of the geography of the city at all except for Outkast lyrics. So I expected to be big boy from Outkast to be standing at the Campbellton Road exit waving with a "Welcome to Atlanta" sign. I was really disappointed when that didn't happen, but I have learned a few things. I've learned that Bankhead and Buckhead are not the same place. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to do a little bit of comedy in Buckhead at the Punchline. I'm real thankful for that. But I've been told by real reputable black folks, man, if you don't know nobody in Bankhead, you don't really need to go there. So I haven't been there yet. I'm hoping to get a Bankhead pass sometime soon. And to be, full disclosure, I don't actually live in Atlanta. I live in the wonderful land of OTP North. And I've also been able to learn about good old Georgia 400. Parking lot by day, Talladega Super motherfucking Speedway by night. Fast and the Furious affluent drift, man. I'm in my bullshit-ass 99 Cadillac getting passed by Ferraris and fucking BMWs and shit. I'm like, is this Gran Turismo? So, I'm out here trying to get used to the city. We got any Falcons fans in the house? Okay. We got any old Falcons fans, any Deion fans? Ooh, see. I wanted to be Deion Sanders when I grew up. And see, I was going to sing the song and see how many of y'all knew that, but I'm not going to even do that. I'm just going to tell y'all right off, man, Falcons fans can't finish shit. I'm pissed at y'all about to fuck the Super Bowl. I know I'm not going to get no applause, so I'm going to try and save it with this. We got any Braves fans in the house? Now, see, I grew up a Braves fan. I watched the Braves on WTBS, the Superstation. Braves baseball at 7:35, and I was way in Ohio getting cable with my grandfather. But I knew that Ted Turner was fucking with black folks back then because everything started 5 minutes late. So I knew he was trying to accommodate us. We was cool, man. And I like the early 90s Braves teams, I like John Rocker, even though he said that stuff about, on the bus with, he didn't want to be on there with somebody with purple hair. A guy just got out the pen, a young mother with 4 kids and, a queer. And that's like, man, he might not want to get on the martyr, man. He's going to be sadly disappointed. Speaking of mumble rappers and purple hair, it's kind of crazy, man. It seems all you need to get a record deal in Atlanta is mascara, man bag, and purple dreads, man. They just put you right on the radio. But they used to have this thing back in the 80s where they would have these kids where, the dad was in jail, the mom was on drugs, it was Wednesday's Child. You see little Deshaun sitting in the middle of the floor chewing on a crayon playing with blocks. All them kids got record deals now. That's where that music is coming from. But I had my girlfriend kind of set me straight, man, kind of kill my ego. She was like, when you drink on stage, we don't really know what you're saying, so you kind of sound like one of those mumble rappers. And I kind of was hurt for a minute, but I thought that might be a new angle. So I might just come out and auto-tune my whole set next time. Where your ass was at when I was bombing on the stage? Where your ass was at doing open mics, not getting paid? So it's kind of crazy, man. I started comedy because I had a breakup with a girl, and at first, my whole act was almost about her. And then she was like, I'm really hurt. I wish you would take me out of act. So I took her out to act. Now she want to get back in the act, but fuck that. I can't put her back in the act. Can't request to be in the act. There's another girl that I was kind of friends with, and she was a vegan, and she kind of helped me out. I changed my diet. I lost 30 pounds. And then, I started eating meat again, and she was real disappointed, but it was like, man, we went to a little concert. She's a kind of a hippie girl, and she started pulling out more drugs than El Chapo, man. She had, like, weed, mushrooms. She had weed, gummy bears, and cocaine. I'm like, is that cruelty-free cocaine? I was like, did the people that picked them coca leaves, do they have like a health account in the 401k? It's like, what about them? So, okay, I'm about to get off of here. I just got one quick question. We got any Star Wars fans in the house? Okay, since everything got to be fucked up and social and political, I'm going to talk about the minority hiring practices of the empire. Now, I'm going to get out here real quick. All right, the great Richard Pryor in 1977, a movie came out called Logan's Run. It had 0 black people in it, and it let us know that y'all wasn't trying to have us go to space with y'all. So then the next year, 1978, Star Wars comes out, and black people are happy because James Earl Jones does the voice of Darth Vader. But any white dude on Stormfront will definitely tell you it's a white dude in the costume. So we get 0.5 black dudes for Star Wars. But that's the start. Okay, now we got, Empire Strikes Back. and they giving brothers them good government jobs. Lando Calrissian's running Cloud City, They got the first place in the empire with universal health care. They legalized cannabis and gay marriage. So, he kind of got promoted, and he got to fight in the battle Endor. He was a hero in Return of the Jedi. So then everything flipped. We got Mace Windu in the prequels. He was like Obama in space. One of the most powerful Jedi ever. But wait, you know what? We got motherfucking Jar Jar Binks, the biggest insult to any Caribbean person ever. So then they tried to, it was kind of middling when they came out with Finn. We finally got a black dude on the dark side of the Force, but he went PTSD and deserted. One thing I'm going to leave y'all with, and I'm going to hit y'all with this. When Anakin Skywalker was a fair-haired white boy, he didn't have no custody issues. He could see his girl and his wife all the time. Come an 8-foot black dude, they hiding his kids all over the motherfucking galaxy. He said, I did everything I could to get off of dusty-ass Tatooine. How you going to put my boy there? And I don't know them damn body on Alderaan. Give me my kids. That's coming out my Empire check. I need my money back. My name is Chris Hopkins. Thanks. Y'all been great.
Chris Hopkins, everybody.